So I can tell you guys about the time I got my nipples pierced. I had to let you guys know that I got my nipples pierced. As Alex Jones was saying. This goes back to the time that I was dating that hua. The hua. But she was a hua tone. Fucking, that chick I was dating from Orange County that was screwing everybody but me. And my friends and all that shit. I had fucking said the worst self-esteem ever. I put up with so much bullshit from her. That's the chick I dumped on the weekend right before 9/11. And I farted around her like 3 times and she never thought it was me. Check out my fucking videos for that stuff. They're pretty funny. Anyways, she had perky little boobies. I kind of liked them. They were nice, you know. But she always said that she wanted to get a boob job. She said, Jay, I really want some new tits. I'm like, well, fuck, I ain't paying for that shit. She's like, I'm not asking you to pay for them. I'm just telling you, are you okay if seeing me if I get a boob job? I'm like, well, what are we talking about here? Are you just, just a slight upgrade, or are you going to go with the practical joke-looking tits? This fucking, where if an airplane goes down over the ocean, you're going to be the only one floating. She's like, no, I just want where people would be like, oh, those look good. Or she said, I don't want people to look at me and go, boob job. I'm like, okay, I can respect that. That's all right. She said, I want to look like a girl and not a tomboy and stuff. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, well, this is going to be great. You're already fucking everybody. Once you get these tits, you're going to be fucking the whole state. Whatever. But she was really nervous about going under and going to, getting the surgery and all that shit. She was scared to death of it. Like, where she'd talk about it, she would, like, start shaking and stuff. Like, she really did not want to go under the knife. But she wanted new tits so fucking bad that she's willing to face her fears and do this. And whenever we'd have sex, she'd always play with my nipples and stuff. She'd, oh, you look so hot with nipple rings. You gotta get nipple rings. I'm like, the fuck I am. I ain't getting fucking nipple rings. And she made an appointment with this plastic surgeon out there in Orange County. And a couple of them. And I went with her and stuff. And all this guy did was tits. And played golf. And fuck, I'm in the wrong business. Anyway, and back then, this was, fucking like a year before 9/11. So, I think he said he was going to charge her like $5 or $6 grand. And she had that kind of money. She used to work for she was an IT tech at a semiconductor company, and she's making pretty good money. Alright, still recording. Had to pause it there for a sec. Anyway, so she wanted to... I have to have new tits, so we met up with the plastic surgeon guy, and he said, alright, well, let's see what you got. And she pulled her top off, and he's looking at her boobies. He said, yeah, I could do something. And he said, do you want to go under the muscle or over? And she said, under the muscle. Like, she'd definitely done her research on what kind of boobs she wanted. I didn't know what they were talking about, but they did. And he said, well, it's going to be a little bit more painful that way. The recovery is going to be a little bit more longer, and blah, blah, blah. She said, that's fine. And then she said, my boyfriend here is going to take care of me and all this stuff. And I'm like going, yeah. And he said, okay. So they made the date for her to go under the knife and get some tits. And this whole time, she's like, just like counting the days down, and she's like scared. She doesn't want to go, she's afraid to go under anesthesia and fucking go surgery and shit. She's scared, but she wants these tits so bad. And so fucking me, the brainiac I am, I decided to go fucking get my nipples pierced because she thought I looked sexy with fucking pierced nipples. I found this place in Camarillo on Ventura Boulevard. It's a tattoo and piercing place. I don't know if they're still there. It was so long ago. And I went there. I made an appointment with the piercer. I think it was $100, $50 a tit, and same thing. I walked in there, and there was like a few guys in the lobby there, but the piercer was a Hispanic gal, really cool. She said, "Oh, you must be Jay. Come on back here. Let's talk." I'm like, "All right." And she said, "Let me see what I'm working with," kind of like the plastic surgeon did with my girlfriend at the time. So I show her my tits, and she's looking at them. She goes, "Oh, this could be an issue." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I got like, fuck, how do I say this? I got weird nipples, small nipples. I'm asking my wife, and she's like, and she said, "Okay." She said, "I have to go through your areolas. I can't go through your nipples." I'm like, "Okay." So, and she said, "It's going to fucking hurt." I'm like, "All right. All right, let's fucking do it." And she puts the iodine on my tit, my man boobs, my hoot hairs. And she takes this fucking needle and a pair of pliers. This is where it gets fucking grimacing, guys. She, with the pliers, she pinches my nipple, pulls up on it, and she fucking stabs me in my areola all the way through my tit, my nipple, and I'm screaming fucking out in pain. And she puts the hoop in. If you see people that have only one nipple ring, it's because they bitched out after the first one. But not your Uncle Jay. I fucking stayed there for the second one. And she said, "Do you want me to keep going?" I'm like, "Fucking just finish this shit." Kaboom! And she fucking got the next one. And it fucking... That with my... When I ripped my ACL, I don't know what was more painful. Getting my tits pierced or blowing my knee. Because both were fucking like... I got lightheaded, thought I was going to pass out, kind of fucking pain. It was that fucking bad. And I hear these fucking dickheads in the lobby laughing and shit. Well, who the fuck are those guys? And she said, "Well, it's my boyfriend and his buddies are out there." And she said, "He doesn't have the balls to get his fucking nipples pierced. And I tried to fucking talk him into it, and he won't do it." I'm like, "Okay, good to know." So I paid the $100, and I'm fucking walking out of there, and my tits are on fire. I'm fucking hurting, and I walk out there, and they're like, "Hey, what's the matter, dude? Fucking, you're yelling like a little bitch in there." I said, "Who's next?" "I'm not going in there." "What? Fucking, why not?" "Fuck that." And I pulled out my wallet and said, "I got a $100 bill for one of you pussies to go in there right now and get both of them done. I'll pay for it." And I looked at the fucking guy. I'm like, "You her boyfriend?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Get your bitch ass in there right now." She says you won't fucking do it because you're a pussy. Don't fucking laugh at me, asshole. I'll pay for your tits to get done. I'm paying for your fucking tit job. And his friends started laughing at him and shit, and he turned red and fucking got all embarrassed. I'm like, "You guys need to shut the fuck up." And I walked out of there, and my fucking... It was hard to sleep. I sleep on my side. I had to sleep on my back. I had to take NyQuil to sleep because I can't sleep on my back. And it fucking hurt so damn bad. It wasn't in my nipples. It was in my fucking areolas. My little pepperonis. It fucking hurt so bad. And then I saw... And then, you know, fucking... a little bit of time, but like a few days went by, and I saw my girlfriend at the time again, and she started crying. She's like, "It's coming up in a couple days. I'm so scared." I'm like, "Do you want to back out? You could back out, save yourself a few grand." "No, I want to get it done." "Okay, all right. Well, I just wanted you to know that I'm very sympathetic and towards what you're going through, and I understand that it's scary for you, and I decided to do something that was scary for me." It's just, She's like, what are you talking about? I said, I got nipple rings. She said, are you serious? I said, yeah, and I pulled my shirt off. And she said, wow, she's like really happy. And I said, I got stabbed for you. And like a fucking dumbass. And she had the surgery done. And I picked her up. And the doctor gave me the instructions like, when she's in the bath, you have to help her out. Don't let her, because it's under the muscle. If she tries to get up out of the bathtub, she could tear it and one could drop. It could fuck it up. And I said, okay. And I remember she was in the bathtub and she tried to get out. I'm like, I have to help you out of here or else you're going to tear a muscle and you're going to fuck up your tits. And she's like, get away from me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, well, fucking your tits. And sure as shit, she tore a muscle and one of her boobs is like an inch longer than the other one now. And she deserved it. Because she's a bad person. And jousting. I was doing a lot of jousting practice at that time. And I'm on Beltane or King or somebody, and I got the lance, solid pine lance. I'm charging at the quintain. And I'm just wearing a t-shirt, and I fucking hit the quintain, and it fucking tugs at my tit, and damn near ripped it out. And I ditched the lance, and I'm like, all right, this has gone on long enough. I'm over this shit. And I took them out, threw them away. And my man titties have healed up since then. And I'm not going to get fucking nipple rings again. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever done. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, I hope you guys like that story. Don't get your tits pierced. If you like the story, please hit like, hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Check out my bullshit I got down below. High fives and boners. Oh yeah, send me your poop stories. At TahoeWeather@AOL.com. Look at Shithead back there just chilling out. Look at him. Shithead. Yes. He's just staring at me like he's plotting a murder. Send me your poop stories at TahoeWeather@AOL.com. I'll put it down below. Or any funny story you got. Because on Saturdays, around noon, I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. And I'll read them live there. And I'll put the link to my Twitch thing down below. So, alright guys. Alright.